what do you think the hardest game is to hit platinum in? I've thought about this question for years, and I've watched a lot of games, but I haven't played a lot. So I figured I'm a noob. I'm a good test subject for this. So why don't we do this firsthand and find out? One type of game and genre I've never touched is a fighting game. Yep, that's right. We're going to be playing Street Fighter 6. Can I hit plat in Street Fighter 6 as a total noob in only 21 days? To show how much of a noob I hit matchmaking and then went into the menus and scrolling, and it was said paused on the bottom of my screen. And I had no idea I wasn't actually actively looking for a match for several minutes. That was hurdle number 1. Placements. Pretty rough overall. I was absolutely nervous, spamming all the buttons I could. Lost my very first round. It was closer than I thought, and I actually ended up winning that very first match to my disbelief. I hit it with my strongest move possible on my fighter. No lightning connects. By total accident. Did I get him? Oh, hold it! I don't even know what the combo was. I was just spamming. Oh. 8-4. That's our record on our very first night, the night of placements. We placed in Rookie 4, 600 LP. To hit plat, you need 13,000. Overall, night 1, I actually had a great time. Playing something completely new and fresh was really exciting for me, and to get those first wins and actually be positive overall with my record kind of hooked me in. I always imagined no matter what, I wouldn't even win a single match my first few nights since I've never played before, but turned out I was actually able to go +4. So night 1, we went 6-4 in our placements and 8-4 our overall. Well, that was bad. We had, oh, that's a terrible 8. That's bad. But we ended 8-4 for the night, which actually got us to Iron 1 in that same night of the first session. There was no real game plan, obviously, just diving in. I would just kind of start spamming grab and only do my special moves and hope for the best. But there's a lot of leaping around, a lot of missed punches on both sides. It's quite a scrap. Kind of got into the habit of just spamming the DI button, which is the drive impact. It's kind of the graffiti punch looking move. But it's good for stunning the opponent. To show how clueless I was, I hit my level 2 ultimate ability, and when the animation was going, I was still thinking, yeah, maybe that'll hit. Just take a look at this. Whoops. I was pretty confident with the competition after about 11 matches. In that 12th match, I would just straight walk and grab my opponent, and then I just straight walked and jabbed for the final sliver of HP to knock him out. Big weakness in my overall reactions and defense. Feel like when someone can hit a combo, they will absolutely roast me. Thankfully, I'm an iron, so there's not a lot of that, and I can still do my jump in, spiral down, or spiral across and just go for grabs. And I was able to quickly get out of iron. Yes! Bronze. Big thing for me to achieve bronze in the first place was having a dedicated session on how does my character anti-air and building that reaction in. So there was like a full session where I be ready, set, go, and I wouldn't press anything. I would just look over at my opponent and see, what are you gonna do? And there are a lot of hopping bunnies in iron and bronze. So they instantly look to approach from the air, and thankfully Lily's anti-air is this triangle diagonal. So it's pretty quick reaction once you've got it built in. This helped a lot. I was good off the initial reaction, but then it was finding, then a big part that helped me was using that more throughout the game, waiting for it to expect, because I would do it off the start, but then I wouldn't do it again for the rest of the match. Starting to actually get it in and solidify that started to pay off after a few sessions. Game knowledge became more and more prevalent as I was climbing and trudging through bronze. There are 30 different fighters in Street Fighter 6. The game's been out for 3 years, and each year they add 4 new characters. Playing against 30 different fighters is a game in itself, trying to understand what the heck the other characters are trying to do on their path to victory as well. Let me tell you who my least favorite character is. Blanca. I have no idea what this guy does. If it was nothing but Blanca's, I think I would have stayed in bronze forever. Here's some other characters I don't like. Ingrid, Akuma, M. Bison, Mai, Sagat. There he is. Those characters, I feel like when I played them, they would just run through me. Especially Ingrid. I don't know. She's like some witch who sends out shooting stars to the sky, but then they come crashing down to the planet and will either hit me while I'm up in the air or jumping to the air, and then she'll send this big beam of light across the screen and it destroys me. And then she's frolicking around and will grab you and just conk you on the head. So that was really confusing for me. Oh, she missed. Oh, how'd that hit? I was in the air. No, Jake. Dang, my brain go. Okay, during my 6th session on the challenge, I was able to put together an 8-game win streak that got me really excited and slingshotted me to silver 3. Big contributing factor for that? No Ingrids. Thank goodness. Bronze is finally where I was like, I think I can get to silver, but I don't know if I can get past silver. The YouTube guys, one of the biggest things that helped me learn what is a strong combo for Lily, and it's this golden wind spiral grab. What do those mean? Golden is your overdrive. Use the green meter at the top of your screen and it'll buff your character. Wind is the wind stock that Lily can generate herself, aka another buff, so 2x the buff. Spiral is the special move that I go to zip across the screen, and then I just hit my 1-button grab to do my damage. And that was +1. What does that mean? It means I am Speedy Gonzalez. I'm fast. So I can do this combo and go for the grab with confidence that my opponent won't be able to get in a jab or try to disrupt me beforehand. And then the cherry on top is that it breaks through projectiles. So Mai throwing out her fans, Ryu throwing out fireballs, anybody who's throwing out crap to keep you away, this, I would just wait for it, and once they send it out, I would spiral through, go for the grab, knock them down, and I've kind of closed the gap. And then I also used heavy into my level 3 ultimate. What's the level 3 ultimate? Just big damage when it's online. I use this in the golden wind spiral grab pretty much on repeat, rinse and repeat. One theory of mine that I don't know that it's true is DLC fighters. So the brand new fighters, whenever I would go up against a character that was not a part of the base game, I would instantly assume this person has more fighting game knowledge than I do because they bought the base game and paid more money to play different fighters within the game. That seems pretty dedicated to me, so I always thought I was up against the wall facing these guys. I have no idea if that's true or not. You let me know what you think. At the end of my 7th session of the night, I think I've got enough tools to really ride it out and achieve platinum at this point. In the 8th session, I started off 1-5 and went 7-10 overall. My belief totally changed. I believe now that I am a part of the silver, maybe the gold threshold, and I don't think I'll be able to hit platinum. Yes, let's go, dude. 7, baby. We got that. Let's go. I'm a big fan of baseball, and one of my favorite things about baseball can be applied into Street Fighter 6, and that's the pitcher and hitter matchup. Basically, crash course, pitchers throw multiple different offerings to hitters to try to throw them off balance, and I took that to Street Fighter. So I had that hard and fast rule of if it was a projectile player, I would jump into the air and then jump down and follow a line. But then it was what really helped unlock a little bit more is, okay, here's the line that I'm going to show, but how do I deviate? Or how do I tunnel off of that pitch? Or how do I change up what I'm going to do to them? So showing one thing and then not doing only that thing really helped in some of my matches, and I think helped me become a better player as well. So overall, I would say mix-ups. It's good to have your tried and trues, but understanding where you can weave in and change up things makes you less predictable overall and will give you more and more of an edge in your fights. Yeah! Clutch, bro! Plus 400! Sheesh! What a high. Okay, in my 9th session, I had an 0-3 start, but we ripped a 10-game winner. This ended up being my highest streak of the challenge. I gained over 2k LP this night, or in this run, because I had another 5-game. Wow, that's a terrible 5. Just ignore that. I also had a 5. This K is terrible too. Holy moly. We had a 10-game and a 5-game. We gained 2k LP, and we got all the way to gold 3. That was the biggest high. Finally hit my first E Honda. There's definitely a handful of fighters that you only see once. I didn't even see a C Viper the whole challenge either. Only went up against one other Lily, so only one mirror. I got the dub. Don't worry about it. 100% win rate. No problem. But that E Honda cooked me. It kind of flashed me back to when I played against my buddy 3 years ago when I bought the game, and he destroyed me. Dude! What? E Honda's dope as hell. So in my 11th session, I actually D-ranked back to gold 2 after I had that massive slingshot. A little bit fair, but it got worse. 7-18. That was our record for the session so far, and one of the longer sessions that I had put in. And I was kind of defeated, to be honest, and I just wasn't feeling it anymore. But I knew I needed to try to get the reps to try to improve myself. So I said, we'll go to 20 losses, and then we'll call it a night. That's what our record ended up being for that session. We went from 7-18 to 28-23. We had a 7-game win streak. We had a 6-game win streak. And that put us right on the doorstep of plat. We only needed 200 more LP to finally hit plat. We were right there. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. But I wanted to crush some gamers who are on their annual game session of Street Fighter. That was my hope to finally break into plat. There's only one problem. Ingrid 2x. My 2 rank up opportunities, I absolutely flubbed it. And they were both against Ingrid, the gatekeeper. My nerves got the better of me. I was sloppy. We were at a record of 6-6. We needed 200 LP.
Lily wins.
Oh, 12-9-9-2. 8 points off. Holy crap. All right. One win. Ah! 3rd time's the lucky charm. Por favor. Well, don't be Ingrid. Ken. Okay, Ken's can be difficult. No way. Ah, 0-3 in rank up games, bro. Okay. One more round. This is it. Nope, that's lost. Play safe. It's coming. Cake. Watch that. Ult for the win. Ult for the win. Please be enough. Why did he get health back? Oh! Yes! Oh, we got platinum! Woo! Let's go! This was enough. We got it done. We hit plat. We hit our target. The pop off was real. It felt so good. Oh, I'm a child. Is it hard? Overall, I think it's really doable. If you just want to put it in and you want to improve and kind of learn pieces of what Street Fighter 6 is all about. I think the win streaking in this game is very favorable to the climb, because I was talking about how you get plus 200, plus 300. I got plus like 400, 450 at one point. But there's no L streaking, so you don't go back, you don't slingshot super hard back down. And even in the lower ranks, I think you get plus 50 for like a standard win, and then lost is might be like minus 40 and might even be lower in the lower ranks as well. So even if you were to go even, you would still accumulate LP. But with that said, like, I love the high that you truly get when you're on the win streak, because suddenly that mid silver game, that mid bronze game, when you're still thousands of LP off, if you get that win, you could skip the whole next tier. Puts a great amount of weight on that one game, rather than just being like, well, I'm just kind of grinding through. I'm just kind of grinding through the medals here. Kind of having your game 7 or it all come down to this, and when will that ride end is exhilarating. The other thing I would say is that there's definitely a caveat, because I went modern. I kind of took the easy, cheesy way out. Why did I do it? Because I got cooked by my little brother 3 years ago. I don't think I took a single game off of him when I was trying to learn Classic. And what character was he playing? Lily. Shout out to you, little bro. That's corny as heck. But for real, he cooked me, and so I decided to cook the ladder. So what's next? So that's Street Fighter 6 to plat in the books. What's next? Come catch the stream to find out. Goodbye, internet.